Hey, hey, hey! What's happening, all you beautiful radio listeners? A very happy Friday to you. We are doing an early show, scrambling to get into the studio. I usually have this leisurely time between the Ducks Insider running between the firm and my show. Not today. We got Ducks live tonight, Autzen Stadium hosting Minnesota. Oh man, that game is going to be played, isn't it? Am I right?
It will be played.
It will be played tonight. What's going to happen? I don't know. It's probably going to be great.
Will we talk about it much today?
Do you want to?
Not really.
You got any hot takes on it, Casey?
Not at all. I've got nothing for you.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, no Jeff Rustigan today. Casey Smith with us, lowercase, rocking it. We are going to have a very fun show, but no, we're not going to talk a ton of Ducks. I am still loading everything, but if you'd like to join into the conversation, hit us up on the text line. Casey, did you actually do the homework assignment that I gave you the other day?
No, I have yet to get access to that text line.
You're the worst. So Casey doesn't have access to the text line. I begrudgingly will get logged into that. We will check your text, 503 to go fan. You can also hit us on YouTube. I still have not given my daily gesture, so we'll just do this. I don't know what that means, but that's for the YouTubers. But yeah, we had a little disappointment yesterday. There's no question about it. I told you all I didn't know how I would feel. Cal Raleigh didn't win the MVP. I didn't get to feel how I would feel if he did win the MVP. But you know what? I'm all good with it. 13-17 on first place votes split. Cal Raleigh ended up with 335 points. Aaron Judge, 355. It was a 20-point race, man. You can't be mad about that.
You can't be pissed. They both had phenomenal seasons.
Well, and I pulled up the statistics to look at the year that Aaron Judge had. This is now his third MVP that he's won. You can make the argument that this was his best year. His batting average was the highest, on base percentage, slugging, all of these numbers increased from a guy that's already won two. The only number that was low was his home run because he didn't set the American League record like he did in 2022. But do you know how close the other votes were? Have you looked at that to see how this voting compared to the others? Because I have to, sometimes I need to use numbers to kind of wrap my brain around it. Any guesses?
I took a peek at it. I saw that Jose Ramirez got a few votes, but
okay. Well, I guess I didn't mean just this vote. So in this vote, so I'll give you what happened. So Jose Ramirez was number 3 in the voting. He did not have any first place votes. He got 224 points on the scale because you get more points for first place than you do for second place and third place and so on. So you have also, I should point out right now, let me get this. Julio Rodriguez finished in 6th. Jose Ramirez, 224 points. Cal Raleigh, 335. Aaron Judge, 355. In 2024, Aaron Judge, last season, beat out Bobby Witt Jr. Unanimous selection as MVP last year. And in 2022, Shohei Ohtani was still in the American League. Aaron Judge got 28 of the 30 possible first place votes compared to 2 for Shohei Ohtani. He won that one by more than 150 points. Well, my math is wrong. 130 points. So 410 to 280. So, hey, did Cal Raleigh finish in first? No, he did not. But I was talking with, two things that I have to mention. You ever use the Score app?
Probably briefly.
Okay. The Score app is the one that I usually go to. It's pretty concise, takes a lot of its information from the AP articles, so it's really quick, clean to read, easy. They did something that I thought was kind of funny and kind of brilliant. I don't know which it was. They put a picture of Aaron Judge up. It looks like he just hit a home run. He's tossing his bat. You know the catcher he's standing next to is?
Cal Raleigh.
No. Alejandro Kirk makes him look huge. He's standing next to a pudgy 5'7" Mexican catcher and just standing there looking like an absolute giant. It would have been cool if you put it next to Cal Raleigh. Then you'd be like, hey, there's the two guys. No, he is standing there next to the smallest catcher in the league. He looks 8.5 feet tall.
Is it just like the him and Altuve photo where he's standing on top of second base, just towering over Altuve?
I mean, it kind of looks like that, but I mean, you've seen the size and shape of Alejandro Kirk. He is not a tall man. He is not a thin man. He's not a fit-looking man. He's a stud. I absolutely love him. He's maybe my second favorite catcher out there. He's not the big dumper, so he will never be first. But you look at him, and it is. Did you pull up the photo?
Yeah, he does look like a youth baseball catcher against Aaron Judge right
now. It does. It looks like a Little League catcher. It looks like the Sandlot catcher, doesn't it?
Yeah, he looks like.
And did that happen when you played baseball too, where they put the fat kid at catcher?
Well, I was that kid.
You were the fat kid?
Oh, yeah. Growing up, I was a short and chubby kid.
Oh, I love that. Did you play catcher?
I definitely played catcher.
Well, I don't know why that's a thing. It's like, well, listen, we can only afford so much padding. Let's put the kid that brought his own.
He can't lift those legs up as fast as we need them to. Let's just squat him down.
All right. Well, I don't know why it is, but anyways, that picture absolutely cracked me up and made me laugh. This is what I told Patrick Harris, who, no offense to Patrick Harris, looks a lot like Alejandro Kirk. He and I were talking about this morning. Would you rather have your guy win the MVP and then completely fade? So if Cal Raleigh goes out and has a brilliant season like this, doesn't win MVP, then turns around and has 25 home runs and hits 10 points lower in his batting average and has an okay year as a hitter and ends up being a great defensive catcher again, maybe wins a Gold Glove next year. That would be more disappointing to me than him not winning the MVP and being in the top 3 or 4 for the next 5 years of the MVP race. Way more important is going out and having another great year. It doesn't have to be 60 home runs, but if he hits 45 home runs or 55 home runs, improves his batting average like he has over the last however many years, and the Mariners go farther, listen, that's all you can really hope for. So it was fantastic. I got a lovely apology text message from Jeff Tate just before I walked in here to set everything up for the studio because he came in and wanted to debate why Aaron Judge was better, which is totally fine. Can we blame this on New York?
Probably.
Probably.
Smile at you.
Or just look at it and just go, Aaron Judge is an absolute beast. They don't give away MVPs. He earned it. So congratulations to him. And with that, I say we should probably move on to some jokes. You ready? You ready? There it is. In case you missed it, Paige Spiranek was accused of illegally matting down the grass during the Internet Invitational Golf Tournament. She got emotional and said, "Are you kidding? I don't mat things down. I built my entire career on pushing things up." Am I right? Am I right?
I knew it was coming and I still laughed.
Well, you should. So, hey, listen, sometimes the obvious joke is the best joke. It's right there for you. In case you missed it, New Jersey authorities charged 14 individuals, including a member of the Lucchese crime family, and college athletes for operating a multi-million-dollar illegal national sports betting ring. The ring facilitated approximately $2 million in bets between 2022 and 2024, with several college athletes operating sports books at the organization's direction. You finally see some college kids and these athletes doing some work off the court, and what happens? They get arrested. No wonder these kids don't bother to learn math. Yeah, oh, look at that. Waves of ovations. In case you missed it, despite the Saints' dreadful 2-8 record, owner Gail Benson strongly stated that firing long-tenured general manager Mickey Loomis would be, quote, ridiculous. Loomis is the longest-tenured GM since 2002 in the league, aside from Jerry Jones. Benson credited Loomis as the lone voice who pushed to hire Sean Payton, bringing the team its only Super Bowl, and apparently being a very generous lover. So, Not a guy you can let walk from the organization if you can avoid it. In case you missed it, San Francisco 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy is slated to return to the lineup this Sunday against the Arizona Cardinals after a 6-game absence due to a toe injury. Purdy has been a little fragile, so The apprehension around the 49ers organization, they have gone ahead and requested that the Arizona Game Day music operation has Return of the Mac on their playlist, just in case.
I will say, turf toe, I've had it. It's by far the worst injury I've ever dealt with.
Really? I'm trying to think of what I had a shoulder injury that was like a partial tear to the rotator cuff. That might have been the worst. I don't know. I'd have to think through it. I've had some fun injuries. In case you missed it, Jets quarterback Justin Fields experienced a low-light moment against the Patriots when he fumbled a snap and subsequently collided with an offensive tackle's posterior, evoking memories of the infamous butt fumble. To get over the disastrous play, after the game, Justin Fields got into a drunken knife fight with one of the Gillette Stadium hot dog vendors. I don't know if he'll take them to back-to-back AFC Championship games, but hey, at least you can do it. I pictured the hot dog vendor fighting with a hot dog. That's what really made me laugh. But
I don't know how I didn't make the immediate butt fumble comparison when I saw it last night.
Oh my God, I couldn't help it. And then the internet jumped on board.
Yeah, the internet beat me to it.
It was funny because I was thinking like first you're famous for the butt fumble, then a knife fight like in a drunken alleyway behind a hotel. I'm like, boy, that can't be good for Mark Sanchez. But I'm like, it's gonna be great for this show. Like if anybody can live on that, you add in like Joe Namath drunkenly hitting on sideline reporters, and it's like
with a mink coat on.
Oh, it's so good. And finally, in case you missed it, Denver's Nuggets superstar Nikola Jokic destroyed the Los Angeles Clippers defense, scoring 55 points after coach Tyronn Lue foolishly ordered single coverage to suppress Jokic's passing ability. Jokic scored 55 points on just 23 shots. That is a 91.5 true shooting percentage. Lue admitted after the game that he chose single coverage because he doubted Jokic could score 55-plus points. Damn, if that doesn't get you arrested as a head coach, I don't know what does. Or do I? What?
It might be a matter of time.
Maybe something else could get you arrested as a head coach. All right, that's in case you missed it. Right now, we need to jump into an early edition of the Daily Buzz at 1:30. I keep wanting to say 2:30. At 1:30, we will talk with Patrick Warburton, comedian and longtime television and screen actor. Tons of great voices that he does. Looking forward to that. Let's get to the Daily Buzz. This is Happy Hour on 105.1 The Fan. We've already mentioned the American League MVP was given to Aaron Judge. Congratulations, dude. Cal Raleigh finishes second in voting. He had 13 of the possible 30 first place votes. Just a couple more, and it could have been a tie. 3 more, he could have had the victory. So close. Hey, just go back and try to win the stupid thing again next year. On the other side of the aisle, the senior circuit winner is Shohei Ohtani. 3 for Aaron Judge is impressive. 4 for Shohei Ohtani puts him in rare air, only behind Barry Bonds with 7 MVPs, all in the National League. So congratulations to unanimous selection, Shohei, and the winner in the AL, Aaron Judge. Boo.
The Buzz.
Don't feel bad for the Seattle Mariners, though. You did have a few entries on the All-MLB team. You had catcher, of course, Cal Raleigh, first team All-Major League Baseball. In the outfield, you had Julio Rodriguez, part of the first team as well. And then on the second team, a couple of pitchers, Brian Wu and Andres Munoz. 4 selections to the first and second team All Major League Baseball team ties the Philadelphia Phillies with the most selections out there.
The Buzz.
In case you were not watching Thursday Night Football, first of all, can we talk about the unis? Casey, what did you think? Because initially, a lot of people trashing the New England rivalry uniforms. How did you feel about them?
I don't hate them.
I think a lot of people came around to it. The initial response was negative. I kind of like that. That kind of storm blue, I think is what they're calling it. To me, it reminds me of denim. I said that yesterday going into it. That was kind of the faded laundry joke that was like circulated around the industry. But I'm like, dude, faded blue jeans is like one of the cooler looks. You ever buy a brand new pair of jeans and just go, man, I can't wait till they fade?
I don't wear jeans, but
If
the
you
Canadian
did.
sweatsuit is a classic.
Well, but they also didn't, if they went full denim blue, like that's a thing for Buffalo when they play in Toronto, they can do that. That's fine. And then have like a little like fake like denim jean pocket with the rivets on the helmet, then put a Buffalo Bills logo on it. Something like that would be fine. But a little bit, you just go some denim, I can dig it. Well, the more important part of that whole stupid thing, who had the Patriots at 9 wins for the season, let alone 9 wins through 11 games? Travion Henderson better win Rookie of the Year. I don't know that I've looked through everything to see who is performing better than him. 3 touchdowns last night against the Jets. I believe he has the top speed recorded at 22 miles an hour on the season. That guy absolutely flies.
And he's doing it in between the tackles.
Well, when he gets outside of the tackles, nobody's catching him either. Because
Yeah.
there's plenty of runs last night where he gets outside of the tackles and it's like, boom, see ya. So there's just nobody catching this guy. Drake May getting the MVP chance. He threw for another 300 yards, 25 of 34, 281, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. The whole team just looks like they are a well-oiled machine. And that's the first Thursday Night Football game this year that I've watched where it was like, oh, that's what it was supposed to look like for this team to play that team, regardless of time and date.
That was a football game that we're supposed to watch on Thursday night.
Well, it was just what the Patriots were supposed to do to the Jets is really what it felt like. On Thursday night, usually some weird things can happen, but the Patriots, and again, I said this yesterday, I've probably said it 6 or 8 times during this NFL season. What the hell was everybody thinking when Mike Vrabel was available last year and then just going, well, I mean, I don't know if that guy's a good coach. He took Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans to the number 1 seed in the AFC when I'm pretty sure Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and all of these great quarterbacks that we talk about all the time in the AFC were still playing.
Again, he had Derrick Henry, but how much are we going to credit to the fact that he just establishes a great run game every single time he's a coach?
And the defense aren't bad either. Like, as a former linebacker who played plenty of tight end snaps, he just seems to understand the game of football. I will make fun of the Tennessee Titans organization as long as I possibly can for the firing, the way that they fired them, and the way that they look after that firing, because I do not see them being good anytime soon if their thing is, well, we got to fire a guy because he was intimidating people.
And then all they did was just invest in another quarterback. Like, that hasn't done them absolute worries for the past decade.
Well, getting the number 1 overall pick and spending on a quarterback when you have nobody to block for him, nobody to catch it, and nobody on the other side of the ball to stop anybody is usually not a good formula. We've talked about this pattern again and again, too. How many times... We'll use your Steelers as a perfect example. Where did they pick Ben Roethlisberger? Mid to late first round?
I think
He's like 11th or something, I think.
past 10.
So you get him, and you don't plan to start him. Tommy Maddox was the guy going into the season. So
11th.
That's what, look at me. I said 11. But you wait a little bit. You get a guy that is good, and you have some expectations for. You don't put him into service right away. Maddox gets hurt. He takes over the job. And what do you have to do? See that? That's this guy's Jerome Bettis. This is a guy we call Fast Willie Parker. Kind of that thunder and lightning combo that we like to have.
Just hand it.
Got a great just give them the ball. See this on the other side? Oh, this is a defense that's going to go and shut people down. Let's just go ahead and just rely on them. Throw the ball 20, 25 times a game. When you've played for 15 years and you can go and chuck it around the yard, we'll let you chuck it around the yard.
It's probably not until he started beating guys like Troy Polamalu in practice that
you just
you
ease
look around
into
and
it. Look at all the
he's a
guys.
good quarterback.
But look at all the guys that got to ease into the league. Patrick Mahomes took an entire year before he played. Tom Brady went in to replace Drew Bledsoe with a team that had a pretty good defense. Russell Wilson got to sit and was drafted to sit and watch. He ended up beating out Matt Flynn in the offseason and gets put in with an all-time defense, a great run game, one of the best offensive lines in football, and then eventually they tried to let him cook, and we know how that ended up going in the end. But you don't turn a guy loose at the beginning and think that he's going to save you. Even Peyton Manning was terrible when he started, and they did it the wrong way with him.
Led the league in interceptions.
But he's one of the few guys that actually survived that trial by fire and actually made it through, because they tried it with Andrew Luck in the same system, and he ended up retiring pretty damn early.
Well, Peyton Manning led the league in interceptions as a rookie.
Did, yeah. Well, like
in
I
a
said,
year where he still had Marvin Harrison Sr., Austin Cooley, and Reggie Wayne.
Yeah, I get that, but
I don't
those
know
guys
if Wayne
weren't
was there.
those guys until they figured it out. But he's one of the few guys that said, we're just going to hand you the keys. We're going to need to have you figure it out. They never had a defense in Indy, but he is the exception to the rule. Most of the time you put in a guy that go, save us, quarterback. Very rarely works out. Bad idea.
They had to go and get two of the best pass rushers that we've probably seen in the last 20 years in Dwight Freeney, Robert Mathis, for them to even be considered a debatable defense.
Dwight Freeney's spin move was so good, and everybody saw him do it. There's not anybody that does it now. It's still remarkable to me the way that he pulled that off. I don't know if he just had magic feet or whatever it was, but I remember he would do like the slow motion tutorial of how he would do it before every single playoff game, because of course he had to, because it was like, how do you do this thing? It's so amazing. It's all out there. You still don't see anybody do it at the clip that he did it or the effectiveness that he did it.
100%.
That whole thing was just absolutely awesome to watch. Tonight, we should hit the
Buzz.
Tonight you got Portland Trail Blazers basketball. They are taking on the Rockets. The Rockets are big favorites, despite not having a fantastic record. They are 7-3 on the season, taking on the 6-5 Trail Blazers. This, ladies and gentlemen, is very important for one reason and one reason only. It's a cup game. Let's go. Let's go get that NBA Cup.
Apparently it's an all red floor tonight.
That's my favorite thing about the Cup. I know it's mine and your favorite thing is stupid floors. Let's go.
Will they be able to see the out of bounds line from the TV broadcast? Let's hope.
Do we care? It's a Cup game. It's all that matters is that it's the NBA Cup. You could make the floor look like one of those optical illusions where everybody's falling into the earth. I don't care. It's the NBA Cup.
Gotham Knights the whole court.
If the Blazers win one, I think I have to buy the Emirates Cup hat. I talked my brother into getting the Bucks one. Every time he wears it, it makes me so happy. It's my favorite hat that anybody has ever owned. All right, with that, let's walk over to the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. See what we missed.
Give me a second here. Give me a second.
You take all the time you need if you need me to just talk and riff and make up time. I know we're doing this with a short window. I didn't have prep time. You didn't have the same prep time that we normally have. We both got things to do, but we're here.
Yeah,
and
I've
that's
got
what's
you.
most important.
All right. First on the Fan, in 1963, pitcher Gaylord Perry famously said that he'd hit a home run before man was on the moon. Hours after, Neil Armstrong stepped onto the moon and Perry hit his one and only career home run.
That is one of the greatest things. Was it hours before or hours after? I thought it was right before.
It says hours after Neil Armstrong stepped on the moon,
Yeah.
Perry hit it. So
Okay.
after they landed
Same
on the
day,
moon,
though.
Perry hits the home run.
It was still one of the more amazing things. That and, oh no, now I'm forgetting the guy's name. The guy that threw a perfect game on LSD, whatever it was.
Doc Gooden?
It wasn't Doc Gooden, it was Doc something. I can't remember. Baseball is great. The whole point of the story.
Doc Ellis.
Doc Ellis.
Doc Ellis.
Well, there you go. I should remember that. One of my favorite baseball fans is the great Jen Ellis, who used to join us on the Center and the Saints. And Doc Ellis, just going out there and just tripping balls, throwing balls, striking fools out. It's greatness. Baseball is the best. Is there any argument there?
It's hard not to be romantic about baseball.
Oh, it's the best. Go ahead.
For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
The home
That was awesome talking to Patrick Warburton. We had a good conversation outside of that interview, too. Great to talk to him. Seems like a very good dude. Casey, anything that we're missing from the YouTube chats or the text line that we need to address? We're an hour off, so people are probably just mad that we don't have Ducks Insider.
Well, people are saying that this is what programming should be every day.
Hey, now we're talking.
They love the comedian talk.
Hey, so do I. It's a blast. It's great to talk to them. Plus, I get to do my stupid jokes, which is a ton of fun. So that is a blast. If you want to go back and listen to this show, past shows, other people's shows, podcast is available. Just find The Fan Happy Hour. Go to 1051thefan.com, Odyssey.com, the Odyssey app, or now available when you pull a knife on a Gillette Stadium hot dog vendor. If you don't get that joke, you better go back and listen to the whole show. Or you can listen to, past shows, future shows, whatever you want. Right now, let's do... So my daughters were very excited yesterday. They got a shout out from Isaac and Zook. They were talking about the aggressive orange otters. So when I saw this headline today, I figured I needed to throw it in here. The aggressive orange otters, of course, my daughter's 8 and 9-year-old girls basketball team.
Great name.
Big game tomorrow. Originally, they were the Orange Otters. And then the first couple games, we didn't play so well. And I go, girls, we need to be more aggressive. So one of the girls suggested that we just change the name to the aggressive Orange Otters. And then we won our next game.
Change your name, change what you stand for.
Well, I'll tell you. And then somebody tried to throw in the angry aggressive Orange Otters because they weren't happy with the game after that. And then it got vetoed. So we, for a moment in time... Anyways, I need to bring in this story. This is a sea otter rescue that happened in Morro Bay, California. So there are about 3,000 southern sea otters located in the California region. That is not a lot. Well, they found a pup that was all on its own. They grabbed him, named him Caterpillar. Absolutely adorable, but they wanted to reunite him with his mother. So in order to do that, the scientists that were trying to reunite the pair came up with what they thought was an ingenious idea. They got a recording of the baby's cries, and then they went out in a boat, and I don't know if you've ever heard
I actually have that audio for you.
Oh, do you? Okay,
I do.
Okay. They played this for 2 hours. How did you get this audio? This is awesome. They played this for 2 hours on a loop to try to attract the mother back to the boat so they could reunite it. Go ahead, Casey.
Why?
2 hours of just this playing over and over again. And it brought the female mother sea otter to the boat. They were able to confirm that the pair was a couple, and they sent the baby off. And it was a happy, reunited pair of sea otters.
I'm sure it sounded just like that.
So stupid. They do say that it sounds like a human baby crying. And then some of the scientists that were part of it, after listening for 2 hours, they said they went home and it was the only thing they could hear when they tried to shut off their brains at night.
Torture.
So I cannot imagine what that was like. Yeah, if you're going to do that. So if you're ever going to do that, get in a boat and drive around with baby otter whales. Put on earplugs the best that you can. Big thank you to Patrick Warburton for joining us, checking out at Helium. 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, 2 shows on Sunday. A couple of those are sold out, so go to heliumcomedy.com to check it out. Thank you, Casey, for filling in. One more on Monday?
Yep, let's run it back on Monday.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. And, of course, thank you, Isaac Ropp. We're all done for now. Bye-bye.
Forget about your scene. Give the audience a grin.